Building a 50-20-20 theme team is now possible in Madden 26. Yes, you heard me correctly. The team you're looking at right now, shout out to my man Ben. This is actually his team, and he put me onto this a few days ago. But yeah, 50 Browns, 20 Chicago, 20-0 chill is the squad you're looking at. And to me, it is, I think it could be the meta for as long as the 0 chill promo lasts for, because you cast your net a little bit wider as to the players you can use and boost. And you also do get the 20-0 chill, of course. And this is not even best possible. You can actually make this team a little bit better. And today, I'm going to try to do exactly that. I've been toying around in the team builder. So in this video, I'm going to pick 2 random teams. I'm going to build the 50-20-20. That is the plan for today. So let's get straight to it. If you're looking to build that 50-20-20 theme team but don't have the coins, head over to MMOEXP for the cheapest, most reliable MUT coins on the market. Use my code FERDY at checkout for 6% off. A link for their website is in the description. So getting started with the most important thing, you have to make sure that the team you're building for has a stocking stuffer. While I'm recording this right now, only half the stocking stuffers are out. I would assume there is content coming out today while you're watching this. It doesn't seem like it will be stocking stuffers. It looks like that'll be coming out for part 2 on Thursday. But once all 32 teams have this, it'll be possible to build the 50-20-20 with any theme team in the game. So we do have to choose 2 teams from this list right here today. And we'll go Chargers. Yeah, let's go Chargers team, and we'll go Cardinals as well. Nice little back-to-back. We're gonna go Cardinals, Chargers, and yeah, that's the team we're gonna build. We'll try to do 50 Cardinals, and then we'll do 20 Chargers, and of course 20-0 chill. So again, just remember, it's only possible if you have 2 teams that have a stocking stuffer, which will be possible for every team when the full release is out for stocking stuffers. Just remember that. The next very important thing that you are going to need, if we go over here to specialist, special teams, the long snapper, you are going to need the Andrew DePaula card, as he does give 3x chems. He's kind of like having an extra team builder, and he is very important to this. We can, of course, mess around with this however the chems work out, but he does end up getting 3x chems. Or you can even split the chems if you want to give him. Maybe for us, we'll end up doing two Cardinals in 1 Charger, or switch it around. We'll see whatever our chems look like at the end. But he's also another very important piece to make this team possible. The next thing you're going to need, which I'm kind of going through the stuff that you kind of got to do for every squad. And obviously, it's not just unique to our team here. But Jerome Bettis is going to be important. And same with all the other Season 4 cards as well. Because they do get split chemistry. So you are able to split up the Cardinals and the 0 chill, or whatever you want to do if you want to, whatever team you're building. Having every Season 4 card is important. So we're going to go Mailata, of course. Jordan Mailata. And I do recommend you guys do build out your teams, especially when it is a more complicated team build like this over on MUT.gg. They do a good job of, making it pretty much the same as the game. And you can really, there's a lot of customization here. So I do recommend that. Am I missing anyone on offense? Herb? No, I'm not. Okay, let's head over to defense. Of course, you're going to have Namdi, the big Matabuke. Why is it 2 N's in a row? Namdi Matabuke. What was his name? Justin? His name used to be Justin, right? So Cardinals will give it to him too. And I got to upgrade him as well. So you want to edit, upgrade, nice and easy right there. So we have Justin Matabuke. And then we got Nick Bolton. And these guys, they don't necessarily need to be starters or necessarily fully upgraded, just into the point where you can give them the all 32 and you can kind of split their chemistries. But for the sake of this video, we are going to fully upgrade them. But again, just as long as you are able to split their chemistries and give them whichever one you want to give them. And finally, who is it? Herb Adderley, who actually might end up being, I'm not even too sure how good the Cardinals and Chargers teams are. I just chose them because they were back-to-back. And I kind of want to build a team for Kyler Murray, so we'll see what that looks like. Also, that new Alvin Kamara, he looks interesting too. I would like to build a team for him as well. That card art is tough, but all right. Yeah, so we have our Season 4 players in here. We have our long snapper. The next step is to add all of our multiple team chem players. A little tip for you guys. If you guys do want to see how you can see all of the multiple team chem players for your squads, it's kind of weird how you have to get there, but say for an example, I guess, yeah, we'll just do Chargers for now, but you click on the team, then you're going to see multi-chem players, and then just click show all, and it shows you all the multi-chem players that your team is able to get, which is a nice little feature. So I'm going to go ahead and add these guys to the team. This might take a little bit, so I'm going to add both the Chargers and the Cardinals. Let's do it. Okay, so we have all of our multi-chem players. I kind of mixed them up at backup or not. Bradley Bozeman we're going to use as he does get that 0 AP pass protector. Here at QB, you are going to have to fill both your spots. So if you did pick Tebow, just be careful that both your team diamonds, or there's not two team builders that need to fit that like a position like QB. Zedarius, of course, does get the all 32, so you're going to give him that. And does give the +1 boost to all zero chill players, and on defense, all +1 stats. So that's going to boost Nick Bolton, Matabuke, Herb Adderley, and we haven't even gotten to the 0 chill players yet, which will eventually fill out this team. So let's keep moving. Another trick you guys can use for putting your strat cards in is if you click on view details up top right here. I actually do have Cardinals 7X right now because you're able to get 4 from the team affinity. And then you have 3 from the Team Diamond strat card. So that puts us at you at 7, which I'm going to put it all in the Cardinals as I'm going to try to get that 50-50 Cardinals team. So that's where we're at. Let me make sure. Yeah, I think we did everything right so far. We should be good so far. But that's how you guys can be a little more accurate with your team chemistries and kind of add a strat card, if that makes sense. So before we can kind of hand select which 0 chill cards we want to use, we are going to figure out which cards get our team chem and 0 chill chems as well. So Hunter Henry looks like he's the only one for the Chargers, which is not great, but he's gonna be okay. We got Hunter Henry for the Chargers. He's the only exclusive one is what I'm talking about, right? So you're able to split it. We'll probably end up putting him at backup. Of course, we're gonna have Big Donnie Parham, as our tight end 1. Actually was a Charger, split chemistries, and already has the Chargers chem. So you see what we're trying to do here. We're trying to find, of course, we know the all 32 cards that we're going to end up putting in. I guess I'll just put them in right now because what's the point in waiting? We got Chad, of course. Chad Johnson. You got to make sure you give him the whichever team chem you kind of want, right? You have that choice. This is flexible. With all the 32 team chem cards, you can just, you kind of know what you got to get and then just figure it out after kind of thing, which is what I'm going to do here today. So we got to head back over here to defense. Defense will put Trayvon out there. Yeah, this is why you saw so many, Trayvon Diggs and Herb Adderley combos, because the all 32 on them does go crazy. So I'm just going to give them Cardinals for now. I think it'll be pretty easy for us to get to that. Yeah, we only need a 6. Yeah, we're already getting pretty close. I mean, not really, though. It feels like we got a long way to go. We're only at 30 Cardinals chems, but half the lineup isn't even filled out, so we should be okay. All right, we're going to go Taylor Mays next. Taylor Mays, put him in there. Fully, yeah, we'll give him Cardinals again, sure. And he also does get 2x 0 chill chems as well, which should help us out. Wait, does Trayvon get that? He should, right? Yeah, he does as well. Okay, so, all right. Who else do we got? We got Andrew DePaulo. We have him. Trayvon Diggs, Donnie Parham, Chad Johnson. That is everybody, I think. So now I'm going to go down here. I'm going to switch this chem to Cardinals. Nope. Yep. We got it to Cardinals. And then see if there's any Cardinals players in the promo. There's actually not, which is unfortunate. Yeah, so no. Oh boy. Okay, but what we can also check is stocking stuffers, right? We should be able to. Oh, but I might not be able to fully. I gotta check on that. I don't think you can actually switch the team chem until. Can I go to upgrade and see this? Yeah, unlock another motivator. Oh no, it might be the motivator bucket. You might actually be able to add training to unlock item slots, and frozen ability bucket as stocking stuffer motivator chem. So I think I am able to get this card, the Elijah Wilkinson. So we should be able to slot him in. We'll go to right tackle, which is, he's a right tackle, no? Oh, he is a right tackle. Maybe what we'll have to do is we'll have to put him at backup. Yeah, we may have to do that. Yeah, let's do that. And then of course, he's going to have his secondary chemistry, which you should be able to swap that. He's only going to get 1x Cardinal, but does get the 1x 0 chill, which is big for us. And I also want to make sure that we have him, his position doesn't matter. Apply team chemistry and add a position. Yep. Okay. All right. This might be difficult. We're kind of short on 0 chill cards for this team. We'll see, though. We got to see. I don't know. No, I'm actually tripping. We're actually fine. We just need... No, we are fine. We are actually fine. We are fine. Because all you got to do is... I mean, all we got to do is... All we technically need is one more 0 chill player. So, I mean, once we we kind of can pick whoever we want to fill out our team when it's all said and done. So I'm going to save that last 0 chill piece there. I think that will be the play. Yeah, I'm going to save that. Okay, now I'm going to kind of just fill out the team however I want to. Of course, we're going to have AJ Green on the team. AJ Green, he plays for us, so switch this chemistry real quick. AJ Green, beautiful. Any Chargers receivers that I would want to use? Okay, so at wide receiver, I could just do the hybrid, but I like to see more of the depth chart, so we're going to switch back and forth like this. I think I am going to go Larry, honestly. I think I'm going to go Larry. Yeah, I think we go Larry here. I do like Keenan Allen, though. And Keenan, no, if we had Tebow, I would definitely go Keenan because he get his offensive stats boosted. But I'm going to go Larry. Also because I like Larry more. So I'm going to go Larry Fitz here. Big Larry Fitzgerald, throw him in the lineup. Should, of course, only get Cardinals. Okay, and then we can fill out our backups, too. Again, we can just put Keenan in the backup spot if we want to. Yeah, we'll just toss Keenan out there. Also, I do also want to put in the... because this is technically, we have unlimited budget or whatever, right? We're going to put Saquon, of course, in this lineup. I'm going to do part 1 crystals only to make it somewhat realistic. Like, somewhat, you know? I feel like that is fair to do. So we're going to put the part 1 crystals in as well. That includes Pat Surtain. Big Pat. Toss him in the lineup. And there, where is he? He's at what, 86? There we go. Okay, so we're also going to have the crystal chems too. I did want to add that, which is also something that's going to add a little bit more flexibility to the team at the end, and you will see later why. Okay, so I'm going to cut away. I'm just going to fill out the rest of the offense real quick, and I will get back to you guys as it's going to take a little bit of time just for me to... I'm just putting in normal players, for my team, and then we're going to come back and figure it out. We're only 5 away from 20 Chargers, 1 away from 0 chill, and still got a little bit to go here. Oh, we're 12 away from getting Cardinals 50-50. So we're going to work on that. We're going to do it. So we have the 50-20-20. And if you get to this point with your team build, this is where it becomes flexible. You can go either way right now. So hopefully I don't lose any of you guys here. But right now, the way it stands, we have +3 speed on our Cardinals players. We have the +2 from the theme team and +1 from Crystals. Chargers, all the base Chargers players, not the ones I put on, not the ones that are split between Chargers and 0 chill. Okay, they only get +1. So what you could do, and I think I'm going to do it for today's video just to show you guys the flexibility of this team. You could switch all the Crystals over to switch them all over. Where's Chargers? So if you switch them all over to your smaller side team, then it's effectively like having 2 50-50s because you have +2 speed base from the Cardinals players and +2 speed for the Chargers players. So the big and the small team both are getting +2 speed. So that's the choice you have to make. You could either stack out one team and give them +3, and then if you give them all the 0 chill chems, right, as you guys can see, then they're going to be even more boosted. Like I actually switched Donnie over to a Cardinal. So if we do end up going with the +3 on Cardinals team, +1 on Chargers, it'll stack out these all 32 cards even further. So you have that choice. Honestly, actually, I think I'm going to keep it the way it is. I think it is actually smarter to... It really comes down to your team. You have that flexibility, though. You have that choice. But I do think the move is just keep because I'm using more Cardinals than I am using Chargers, to be honest. In this instance, if it's pretty 50-50 between the players that you're using for both the small and the big team, you have a lot of backups on the other. I guess normally it won't be that way, but you have that choice to go. And here's my special teams as well. But you have that choice to effectively go 50-50. +2 for each team. +2 speed for each team. Or you can go my route here and go +3 for Cardinals with the 0 chill boost, and then +1 for Chargers with the 0 chill boost. Hopefully I didn't lose any there. Hopefully I didn't lose any of you guys. But I'm going to finish filling out the team, and I'll get back to you guys in a second. Okay, let's do it. Oh, I made one swap here. I just put Jerome Bettis at our starting running back. We can put in all 32 here. We can put a cheat here if we wanted to. We have that flexibility. But I do kind of want to bring you guys into the mindset of what I'm looking for with cheats on this team, so I can kind of see where we're weak. On offense, honestly, I think we're pretty strong. I like my QB. Every one of our tight ends are straight up insane. Offensive line-wise, I think we have... I really am considering getting rid of Faneca here. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to put Skoronski in, actually. Because what this allows us to do now, and we can even cut down to 0 chill chem here, but we have 3 0 AP pass protectors right now, which is insane. And does Mailata get it? Mailata does get it, doesn't he? Mailata does get it, no? He's 0 chill, right? I mean, he should get it. Yeah, so we have 4 0 AP pass protectors right now, which is insane. I like the way that looks. 4 0 AP pass protectors, and then that's a good way to use a cheat. I think on offense, we're pretty set here. And we still have pretty big flexibility if there's future cards that come out. If there's a Cardinal 0 chill player that comes out, we have easy plug and plays because we still have 3 open slots over here on defense as well. So that's where I think we're weak on offense. I think the offense is looking very good. Like, you can't get much better than that right now, in my opinion. So now on defense, where are we weak? I don't know. I don't think we are weak anywhere. I think we've done a pretty good job with this. But, I mean, this is pretty standard. Everyone's going to have Herb and Trayvon and either Zadarius or Tebow or Taylor Mays eventually. I don't think we're really weak anywhere on defense. Either maybe our pass rush, you could argue, but Zadarius is... To call Zadarius a bad card is crazy. He's obviously still very good. So I'd be fine with running J.J. Watt on one side, Zadarius on the other, with Matabuke and Tommy Harris as our 4 pass rushers. Our users being Bolton and Sayout, I'm fine with that. Over the top, we got Taylor Mays. We can run Derwin James as a sub linebacker. Our corners, maybe we can try getting one more good corner. I mean, we can always, of course, run like Cromartie here, but I guess he's kind of dated at this point, right? So let's just go, unlimited budget here. If we want to be, I mean, it's not even unrealistic to say Christian Gonzalez. I wouldn't even consider that unrealistic necessarily to say Christian Gonzalez with +3 speed, 93 speed. Christian Gonzalez is cornerback 4 if we need him, So, and we still have 2 open slots for cheats, which is crazy, right? I don't even know where else I would go with this team. I think we're pretty much loaded at every position. Maybe we just chose 2 good ones, but at will, like, you could just plug like a fully settled Louis Kuhn in there if you wanted to, just to kind of show off the sheets that you'd have. I mean, you have a lot. Like, we can just put fully set in there if you want to. Maybe you can put some like versatile pass rushing / zone linebackers out there for like 6'1" or something like that if you wanted to. But honestly, I tried to be and also Thomas Davis also did play Chargers as well, so he's not even a cheat, but we can just put him in there. So that's where we're at with this team. I mean, again, you have more cheats. We got what? 4 cheats? 4 cheats we have right now if we wanted to use them. But I don't think we need to. I think our team is loaded up the way we need it to be. And I think that's going to do it. That is our 50-20-20 team. Again, the check boxes, let's save this. The check boxes are, you got to have all the team builders, all the stocking stuffers. You got to make sure that you don't have any overlapping with stocking stuffers and team diamonds. We almost had one here with Fouts and Kyler, but we're okay. Okay, most of the time you're not going to have a crazy overlap. Most of the time you're not. You're going to be okay, but just make sure of it, just to be sure. And again, right now it's not possible with every team, but once we get all of the stocking stuffers, it will become possible. So you got to have team diamond stocking stuffers. You don't even need the full expensive team builders as well. Or the team diamond, sorry. You technically do not. And I'll show that example right now. If we go over here to edit, and we may have to do some tweaking to the team, but if you technically you could just run this version of roll, which is 2x, which still leaves us at 50, right? And then for Fouts, if you wanted to, that saves you a bunch of coins right there. If you wanted to. If you wanted more flexibility, then spend those extra coins. But so did I finish going through the checklist? Yeah, team builders, stocking stuffers, team diamonds. You got to have the long snapper and special teams as well, which is a big deal for the 3x chems. You got to have and you don't even technically need the max team affinity strat card. You technically don't. We still have room for cheats, right? So you technically do not. But if you want it, you can have it. And then you also need that team builder strat card as well. So that is everything. Have a good rest of your day, boys. And hopefully I see some more 50-20-20 theme teams next week for Operate Your Teams. Again, every Friday, Tweet goes live. So have those teams ready for the weekend, boys. Have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you boys in the next one. Goodbye. Have a good one. Goodbye.